can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. Must be desperate. Still?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? We've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
He really said that to me.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view. Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters.
The boss of the moles is coming to get ya!
The faster the progress, the greater the chance of errors.
Careful! Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants.
A one-time enemy.
It's too late to repent.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
A one-time enemy. Let's take it off.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible. There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for.
It's too late to repent. This is our chance. What about this?
You've still got time to surrender.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
The time is now.
Victory by the blade.
A one-time enemy.
Clemency? Never heard of it. Let's go. What about this?
Time to make some mischief.
Rules are made to be broken!
A few more like this, and I can buy a new sword. Let's go say hi. Strong adversary.
The truth of life
Help
and
me
death,
improve.
revealed in an instant. This search is but a vision. Right!
Practice is over. Swords descend! Blade in flight!
The time is now. What about this? It's just a stretch.
Time to make some mischief! Follow Hook if you wanna win! Hit start Hook with great a one-time enemy!
I've no interest in conflict. Let's make it quick.
Time for swordplay!
Fighting is meaningless. Rules are made to be broken.
How many can you block? Strike with heart! Time for swordplay! Blade and flight!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary. is but a vision. Break!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
This should be securely stored.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Too difficult?
Time for swordplay!
Fighting is meaningless. Useless.
You can still surrender!
How many can you block? Help me improve!
Here I come!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Follow hook if you wanna win!
is our chance.
Time for swordplay!
Rules are made to be broken! I've no interest in conflict.
Practice is over! Swords descend!
Let's go.
How many can you block? Strike with heart! Time for swordplay!
Fighting is meaningless.
Great. The more the better.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you, whoever you are. You guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Is that all?
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs, why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
This is our chance.
You can still surrender!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Rules are made to be broken. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision.
A one-time enemy.
Fighting is meaningless.
This is our chance.
It'll take more than that.
Impressive. Practice is over.
go.
Time for me.
This will strengthen our position.
Shift the balance.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! To be broken.
You could still surrender. Follow hook if you want to win.
Time for swordplay.
This for Hook?
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
Keep at it.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
How many can you block?
Too late to repent. Just a scratch.
You can still surrender!
Time for swordplay.
Let's make it cool.
Victory by the blade. A few more like this, and I can buy a new sword.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back... We made it! It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you! I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Help me improve.
Rules are made to be broken. The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Let's go.
Time for mischief! Follow hook if you want to win!
A one-time enemy.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's.
That was it? Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty... Should be all clear now. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises. I just hope the monster didn't get to...
It wasn't...
Huh?
This building? This...
What? Wait.
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain... Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Hey! Where are you going?
What is this?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. this...
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least...
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just...
You sure are prissy, huh? Just take it. We've looked everywhere but here. I hope it's... Ah! Yes! We found it! Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
No. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're... an undergrounder?
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry. No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no... The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
At the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future supreme guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus... I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Well...
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Zila. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Balabog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing I should let those two be alone for. The only thing left to find is pain.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't mention it, Clara. Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. He's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire. Mr. Svarog doesn't want to hurt people, but he always follows the calculations of his analysis. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes. At least according to Mr. Svarog's calculations. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Zila from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Zila, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great! Thank you, Miss Zila.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here for...
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town.
I wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies? Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze band. It's just... there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Click. If she was there too, then I understand. I think you made the right decision.
Hey, don't worry.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be getting on with, right? Oleg will be waiting, not to mention your two companions.
So you guys aren't that close after all?
Oh, you're adorable.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going.
Oh, no worries. I hope things...
Huh? Tired already?
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
Hey, they're finally back! That's nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
And that's something to be proud of?
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it. Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, your friends have gone over both with me again. The last time I saw Kokolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought that after becoming the Guardian. All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how—
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg.
Ravings of a drunken miner is...
Maybe it is, but I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with...
Diplomacy before violence.
Both your approaches have merit. We would always rather avoid losses and settle matters through peaceful means. But if the situation changes, we must... Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog. At our current strength, it would be things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture, but perhaps you guys have an opportunity to sway him.
That would be best.
Our scheme is coming along. What about you, Miss Silvermane?
Oh, the underworld is still a part of Belobog.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady. Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. The company... Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider...
I'm on it, boss.
have plenty of time.
Hook? You.
This I really wasn't expecting.
So, the moles are a part of Wildfire.
That's right. It's me, Pitch Dark Hook the Girl.
Kiddo, I think there's... I will be your guide, friend. I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over your old buddy Sampo.
All right, don't get started. But I want to ask you something. Everyone in Wildfire knows the location of Svarog's lair. Why do we need you as a guide?
My specialty's in the field, perhaps. Wildfire may know where the base is, but have they ever been inside?
You've been inside?
No, but I felt my way around the outside and picked up more than a few clues. Hey, what are you trying to say? Name me. My legacy will prove it's...
Oh, enough. Jeez, we believe you.
Great!
Sampo, are we there yet?
Do you have to ask every other minute, Missy? 2 more steps, just 2 more steps, and you're there.
This is Svarog's lair? I thought it'd be cold and lifeless. Turns out it's pretty busy.
Many vagrants are staying here temporarily. They're home.
Isn't it dangerous for them to make
No. If I hadn't...
Yeah!
What a heavy gate. Okay, watch this! Open!
Is that a secret code or...
It's an imaginary password that children like to use.
Luckily for us, I've already... Correct. Only... Honestly, it's a very profitable...
Timeout.
Oh, that's simple. You see, apart from them keeping a watchful eye on these hooligans, another one of their... Not a clue!
It feels like the... people here are all under the supervision of robots. This would be unthinkable on the surface. Robots are merely tools in the...
This has to be one of them.
It looks so...
Is it even awake in there?
Protocol. Certification failure. Launching stage 1 processing. Who is the reigning champion of the internal combustion?
Infernal construction what now?
Sampo, do you...
Sampo Gusky always...
Aren't you...
Well, I don't know everything. Sometimes you gotta have...
Please answer the following question. Incorrect answer.
You know, friends?
Reassessing. Subject threat index. High.
Combat mod.
Wishful thinking.
Fighting is meaningless.
Here I come!
Strike with heart!
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Phew, that was
This button says...
System reset. Please extend your...
my right hand. So
Great. Only...
Protocol.
huh? What the seems like this?
Let's get this over with. Did you get your first certification?
You mean this?
Yeah, whatever. Riddle me this. A microcrystalline unit should be connected to... Wrong. Simple question.
Can I smell?
Ha! You wanna go?
If we turn you into
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
Rules are made to be broken.
Strike with heart!
Wait, have mercy. I'm okay. Please, not you. The girl.
Huh? Me?
There you are. Only one.
Whatever the case.
There's something...
Protocol. Initialization failure.
Not in...
System restoration failure. Threat elimination active.
Fine.
Time for swordplay! Swords descend!
Here I come!
Strike with heart!
Learned how to...
Let me try and reset it.
Certification system.
Why is... We can get in now, right?
This better work.
See? Not so bad having...
Yeah.
I'll commend you to the chief.
All right. Well,
Now to set the record straight.
ooh, did you...
Why is there another...
It looks like this gate has a more complicated structure.
Sample, what is the... Huh?
Oh, where did he run off to? He was just here a second ago.
This isn't the first.
It's that same type of robot again.
Visitors for Svarog protocol initiating.
Oh, good plan. How is that going to improve our...
Certification failure. Request rejected.
Clara? Oh, we need to get permissions from her? Family.
Don't trouble yourself about it.
Obtaining audio.
The energy core's bearing component is broken. If we don't repair it soon, the settlement... Timmy, I'm going back to Rivet Town. Maybe I can recover some usable components.
Recording recovery complete.
She went back? But we were just there.
Wait, you guys went sightseeing in an...
It wasn't as...
her strength belies...
You don't look so tough.
This is a big town. Where should we start?
Claire said she was going to find components, right? Let's start with Nat's storage room.
More water for you to grow. Do you need to be watered?
This place could do with some iris. I remember Lady Asta commissioned... Ah, Ah, that's when the unthinkable happens. In addition to visitor recognition systems, of course. Anyway, I'm not as knowledgeable as... Huh? I've been so focused. Thanks for your advice.